YouTube, and welcome to another Super Saturday with me, the Movie Bane. So, it's Super Saturday, and I want to rub this in the Batman's face even more. And, of course, because the Bat Nerd has already ranked up all the MCU movies, I thought I would rank up all of the MCU villains. So, let's get on with this. Starting us off at number 10, it is Thanos. Seeing what he is like in Guardians of the Galaxy and his brief appearances in both Avengers movies, I want to see what he has to give first, before he becomes the main antagonist for the upcoming Infinity War. We have yet to see more of him, though, so that is why I put him at the the bottom of this list. At number 9, we have Ego, the villain from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, played by Kurt Russell, and it's also the father of Star-Lord. I thought he did a great job, and very well disguised himself. Even though in the comics he was a planet, I liked him in this one. It's a shame the Guardians stopped him. At number 9, we have number 8, we have Abomination from the Incredible Hulk 2008 film. I thought he was fierce and evil and deadly. He was bigger than Hulk, but unfortunately not strong enough to kill him. Of course, Hulk did that. At number 7, I'm putting Ironmonger there, played by Jeff Bridges in the first Iron Man film. Basically, the first villain of the MCU. He got the Iron Man Mark I suit and turned it into a deadly one of his own, going insane. He had the potential of world domination, but he underestimated the hero. If you want to defeat your arch nemesis, you should never underestimate them like I had the Bat Nerd. At number 6, it is Ronan the Accuser from Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, he would have been a good henchman if only he did not let the power of dance get in his way. Yes, because that's how he lost his Infinity Stone and weapon from Star-Lord distracting him by having a dance-off. Apart from that, before, he was quite a good villain and quite evil and menacing, and was also not afraid to stand up to Thanos, but of course, that all backfired on him when, he lost the Guardians. Okay, so at number 5 now, we're into the top 5, is Hela from Thor Ragnarok, played by Kate Blanchett, and my, she was a stunner of a villain. I loved the look of her, and she was very beautiful. It's a shame that Thor managed to stop her. Well, Thor didn't even stop her. In fact, how do we know she's dead? If you've seen Thor Ragnarok, you never see her die, so here's the possibility of her returning. And at number 4, we have the Red Skull from Captain America, the First Avenger. Red and evil. So corrupted by science and his fantasy, he turned into a Red Skull. I have to say, though, it suited him, played by Hugo Weaving. And, he used the Tesseract, which was one of the Infinity Stones, but of course failed when Captain America outsmarted him. It is a shame. The fault with these villains is they underestimate. They just think they will come out on top, but they are wrong. And at number 3, we have Ultron from Avengers Age of Ultron. He was a machine, but seeing how smart his intelligence evolved throughout the film, I think he was quite a good villain. His only fault was the Vision, who had stopped him. Oh, but how great he looked during his short, brief time on Earth. Mind you, he's an artificial program. Who's to say he is dead? He could be biding his time for all we know. Okay, so next we have the Vulture, Spider-Man Homecoming, played by Michael Keaton. I kind of understand why he turned to evil, 'cause the good, which were the rich and that, took away his rightful place. He wanted to clean up and use a lot of alien technology, but instead, they didn't want his services, and I get why he built so many machines and weapons to provide for himself after the snobby rich people, including Tony Stark, got into his way. Okay, so that was number 2. Now, before I get to my number 1, I just want to give a few honorable mentions, and they are the Mandarin. I enjoy Ben Kingsley's performance as the Mandarin, but hey, they fucked it up when they revealed he was none other than a fake and an actor. And I didn't even like Guy Pearce as the villain. And another honorable mention, Whiplash. He was so underdeveloped, I thought. And the Winter Soldier. Even though he was sort of good, he had a badness to him. Maybe he will come back as the evil one day again. So, my number 1 pick, I'm going with Loki from Thor, the Avengers, and Thor the Dark World, and Ragnarok. Well, when I say Ragnarok, he technically was not the villain, but he was still up to his old tricks with Thor. Other than that, I thought, because he's the god of mischief, don't play him for a fool, for he is also the god of darkness and evil. And, of course, he was truly evil, wanted the world and Asgard. And he did for a brief time take Asgard till Thor came back and dropped the bombshell on him. But other than that, he was a good villain that I did enjoy watching. It was funny, I will admit, when Hulk ragged him around once and such. But yes, my number 1 villain, I have to go with Loki. The same as Screen Crawlers put theirs. Loki at number 1. I can't agree more. Loki is a good villain. So, that has been Super Saturday, and this has been Top 10 MCU Villains. If you like this video, share it and subscribe to the channel now. And hit the notification bell. And until next time, I will be back soon with another movie review or another ranking list. Either way, I shall return. This has been the Movie Bane, and I thank you for watching. I hope you're watching, Bat Nerd, watching me succeed in what you failed to do again. Yes. So till next time, Movie Bane out.